See, blistered paint there. Some chunky cracks. This is a great example here of quite common wear and tear in your external render.
Render at the top there.
Now, if you're lucky enough to have a beautiful house with render on the outside, over the years these sorts of cracks,
sizable crack,
will happen. Not many people know this, but render has a shelf life of approximately 25 years. So you do need to keep an eye on it and keep it in tip-top condition. And this is very much in need of some TLC, as you can see there. Very common to see this sort of wear and tear. So we've now, after the entire area was fully scraped, any loose paint debris, cracks all scraped out, we've applied a very strong primer over the entire area that will be rendered. And we've also fixed on all the external beads. And we are now starting to apply the base coat, thin coat render system that we're using on this one. It's a silicone thin coat render system, probably the most advanced on the market. We are using a premium base coat, which has enhanced flexibility, durability. It's got microfibers in it to help prevent cracking. And on top of that, we embed this lovely reinforcement mesh that you can see Chris there applying beautifully over the top. This will also help strengthen and minimize any risks of cracking. It's really, combined with the silicone in there, it's some of the most flexible and crack resistant stuff on the market. And you can see we're doing the three sides of this property, the three main sides there. We are about ready to spray now, spray the final top coat. Notice the protection. It's a bit tricky access, this one, so we're on the side of the pavement, so I've had to be a bit careful. So I've got the beautiful machine all ready to go with lubrication. See, so that's been a while. Although hopefully it shouldn't need it because it's been and premium bio. Can you remember why this silicone render is so good, Heath?
Yes.
So this is there's lots of different, there's three main different silicone renders that we can get hold of. Acrylic, which is horrendous, dirt cheap, and it can peel off, it doesn't breathe. It has its uses, but
exactly what I would have said.
Rendering houses isn't one. And the premium bio, which has fungicide, it's breathable, it's much more resistant to stainage. Basically the premium stuff, the best stuff. There is also nanotech one, which is slightly more expensive, but in my experience it doesn't have the fungicide or the algaecide in, and I've not noticed any difference in that one. It's meant to be a higher cleaning, self-cleaning, but I've not noticed. So for the money, this one to me is by far the best one. Wouldn't you agree?
Nanotech from Black Panther.
That's probably what they're going for.
I quite like to think that I just came up with that hilarious joke.
What brand is this, Heath?
You're a pro.
What am I?
No!
Good.
Even from.
You can get 3 full tubs at a time in this one. Which do approximately 30 square meters. I need a bucket barrel. Just really gently scraping around the side. I'm not using any pressure. particular pump can do 3 tubs at a time. They're probably 25, 30 kilogram tubs.
Yeah, maybe 40.
Quite heavy. That'll do nicely. That'll get us a wall on, wall or two. Right, how are we doing up there, Chris? So there's a lot of preparation that goes into using and protecting this machine, as it is quite a messy machine to use. But once that is done, it more than makes up for it in the time it takes to then apply and spray on the render. It is so quick. I would say easily twice as quick as by hand. However, don't forget to allow for very thorough protection. As you can see, I've actually tented myself in there because we're on the side of a road and there are cars on it. Where the render is fired at the wall, it's difficult to see there, but I'm getting absolutely splattered to pieces, hence the glasses, by tiny little white bits of silicone that you can't see. So very important to fully sheet up behind you and all around. It gets everywhere. Also, remember, this beautiful render isn't just aesthetically pleasing. The old render was actually causing damp and mold internally, which not everyone is always aware is the reason. And mold and damp can have significant health implications as well, being linked to cancers, breathing difficulties. So it really is important to keep on top of your external render. And all of our render comes with a 10-year guarantee for your peace of mind. We're so confident in what we do. So if you found this useful, please subscribe, and any questions, do leave comments as I do reply. See you on the next one.